Duchess of Edinburgh wipes away tears as Team GB break world record and win Olympic gold. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, was seen wiping away tears last night as Team GB's cyclists stormed to a world record time in the women's team sprint. Emma Finucane, Katy Marchant and Sophie Capewell made history on August 5 as they snatched Great Britain's first ever Olympic medal in the event, with the former hailing the unreal achievement on the podium. And Sophie, in her role as patron of the British Cycling Federation, was in the building at France's national Velodrome as the trio swept to glory. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. The Duchess was pictured beaming, and wiping away tears of joy, in the stands, sporting a purple floral midi dress from British designer Erdem Moralıoğlu, and white Penelope Chilvers high wedge espadrilles. Images from the evening showed Sophie expressing her delight in full voice, cupping her hands to her mouth and applauding as GB's women pipped New Zealand to gold in a lightning-fast 45.186 seconds. Later, the Duchess of Edinburgh was seen taking selfies with fans in the stands, before the victorious three took to the podium to receive their gongs. Katy Marchant, 31, said, "It doesn't get much better than that," adding, "It means everything. It just shows the hard work we've put in." Marchant made a beeline to kiss her 2-year-old son Arthur in the stands, while fellow champion Emma Finucane was embraced by her family after her win. Finucane, 21, told the BBC, "It just feels unreal to even say we're Olympic champions, and standing up on the podium with these two, I just felt so content. We smashed it, and I know how hard we've worked back home. All those tears we've cried, all those moments our legs have been hurting, it's all been worth it." The 21-year-old has been tipped by the likes of Dame Laura Kenny to contend for 3 golds in Paris, with the individual event to come on Thursday and the Keirin on Sunday. While Sophie Capewell, 25, was in floods of tears after the finish, referencing the October 2021 death of her father Nigel, a former Paralympic cyclist who competed in Atlanta and Sydney. Capewell said, "The journey to get here for everyone has been up and down. I've had my own personal battles. I wish my dad was up in the stands watching it, but I know he's super proud of me. It didn't feel real all day." And the Duchess of Edinburgh wasn't only watching the cycling. After touching down in Paris on Saturday, where she was met by the British ambassador to France and Monaco, Dame Menna Rawlings, Sophie was pictured greeting the Team GB men's and women's hockey teams. The Duchess is also the patron of GB Hockey, which runs the country's Olympic teams. But while she witnessed a world record last night, Britain's hockey stars weren't quite as lucky. The men's side fell 4-2 on penalties after a tense 1-1 draw against India, while the women's team was second best to a dominant Dutch side, who ran out 3-1 winners. The Duchess of Edinburgh has returned home from the Paris Olympics and stepped out this evening wearing a £280 dress. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh attended a special performance of Starlight Express in support of the Orpheus Centre tonight. Prince Edward, 60, and Sophie, 59, joined Sir Richard Stilgoe, the CEO of the Orpheus Centre, Rachel Black, Megan Robson, the Orpheus Centre events fundraiser, and Ashbin Zaitan, the theatre manager for the Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre for the event. The Orpheus Centre, of which Prince Edward is patron, is a disability charity and college in Surrey for young disabled adults to learn and develop through the arts. The performance took place at the Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre in London. Sophie and Edward's outing comes just days after the Duchess was photographed attending the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The mother of two has been the patron of the British Cycling Federation since 2018. On Wednesday evening, Sophie looked beautiful in a £280 gelato dress from Maitlia.